On this game tape, you'll travel with a boy and his blob. Find out why they call it Rolling Thunder. The way to beat Dracula in Castlevania. Fly top missions in Stealth ATF. Take a sneak peek at Iron Sword. And see some new video game products in action. This Game Player Strategy tape is full of hints, tips, and playing strategies. To get the most from this tape, we suggest you first read the manual that comes with the cartridge and also have some experience playing the game. Good luck from the editors and game players at Game Players Magazines. Your first task is in the subway station. Go to the lower level by feeding your blob some punch-flavored jelly beans. These will turn him into a hole you can drop through. Now you need a lift to get up to the treasure. Good thing some licorice beans will change your pet blob into a ladder. When you get here, make a hole on the left side. Handling the snake can be tricky. Good timing is crucial. Run underneath him when he's at his highest point. Combine one blob with some vanilla jelly beans. Set up a bridge to carry you over safely, but watch out for the snake. Remember, run under him. Once you're across, make a hole to get to the next lower level. Your blob can put you in touch with this huge diamond. Turn him into a trampoline with tangerine jelly beans. Before you bounce, though, move down until you're directly underneath the diamond. The treasure doesn't stop here. Go all the way to the left and make a hole. Move to the far left again and break out the licorice beans. Set up 3 ladders and you'll be in line for more goodies. Here you'll want to use a cola jelly bean. Now you're set for underwater travel. You're looking for diamonds, but watch out for spikes. Time to dock your bubble and come ashore. Run to the left side and put up a ladder. Then turn your blob into a bridge. You can bounce higher and higher on a tangerine trampoline. When you've gone as far up as you want to go, just step onto that level. Ketchup beans reunite you with your blob. A bridge leads you to more riches. Before you leave the subway, don't forget this sack on the far left. It not only contains more jelly beans, but also your Vita Blaster and key. Back on the right side, position your blob under the manhole. Apple jelly beans will turn the blob into an Applejack. Flip the manhole cover and call up a ladder. Your next stop is the health food store. Stock up on vitamins for your trip to Blobolonia. When you're ready to ride, toss the blob some root beer jelly beans. Your rocket awaits you. Carefully time your steps under these marshmallows. Then use the Vita Blaster's vitamin C on the cherries. But watch out, if just one cherry hits the ground, you'll blow up. Stay away from this popcorn. This building is no playhouse, so be ready for anything. Vitamin C will take care of these marshmallows. Shoot enough of them and you'll be allowed to pass. Get through here by trying to find a pattern to their movement. Now shoot as many of these chocolate drops as you can. You and your blob have come a long way from the subway. Your mission is to overthrow the evil king. If you succeed, Lobolonia will be free. First, you need to enter the king's chambers. Lime flavor jelly beans are the key to getting in. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
The Power Glove for your NES. Now you and the games are one. Everything else is child's play.
The color of your enemy's outfits can tell you a lot in Rolling Thunder. Assassins dressed in blue and yellow, for instance, must be shot twice. Study their attack patterns to learn the system. You should also enter rooms that display the bullet sign. Before you go in, though, make sure the coast is clear. You want to be able to leave the room without walking into an ambush. Sometimes you can duck into a room and your enemies will just go away. When you reach a new door, stop for a second or two. Killers might come out and surprise you. Machine guns have more firepower than your handgun. A machine gun is waiting for you inside the room with the arms sign. Be careful when you try to leave. Enemies may try to block the door. Whenever you reach a wall of tires, watch out. Always look for this first guy. He'll come hopping out at you. Now take it slowly and carefully. If you get pinned down by snipers, wait for them to come to you, then blast them. It only takes one shot to put the Flame Man out of commission. When you hit him, he'll explode, so be sure to keep some distance between you and him. If you move closer to the laser, the enemy on the right will stop throwing grenades at you. Send him a bullet, then run between the laser blasts. The enemies wearing purple are especially tricky. They'll appear out of nowhere and be right next to you, or even on you. All your old enemies will come back to haunt you in the caves. You've also got huge bats to deal with. Ducking into rooms is an easy way to avoid them. The only way to take it is to go slowly, fighting one enemy at a time. On some levels, you can walk behind the iron bars. It's a good idea to do this, since most enemies aren't in there. You can get more bullets by taking the upper level. This is, however, a trickier path to take. It takes a professional survivor to live through this tough area. Remember, the brown and green enemies must be shot twice. Also, the white and blue ones can duck your shots. It looks like it's raining grenades. Learn the timing of when they're thrown so you can determine the moments when it's safe to walk underneath. Your mission's not over yet.
It's Freedom Stick, it's the #1 bet. It's got no wires, it's a one to get. Arcade action is where you'll be. Yeah, Freedom Sticks will set you free. No wires! It works with Sega, Nintendo too. With Atari, Commodore, it's real cool. Higher scores is what you'll see, cause Freedom Sticks will set you free. No wires! Freedom Stick!
Make the panther come to you. And anytime you fight one of these cats, keep your distance. There's a money bag waiting for you on the right side of each column. This cross will clean your enemies off the screen. You can refill your energy by finding the pork chop hidden behind this wall. Make some easy money by smashing the block on the far right. Hop down to the platform below and wait for the bag to appear. Take a whip to one of these candles and you'll find the axe. You'll need it to destroy the first head creature. A phantom bat. Grab the double shot from the brick below you. Get back on top and start throwing weapons at him. Break out a section of this wall and go inside the space you've made. A crown worth 2,000 points will appear at the bottom of the stairs. You can always use a double shot, and there's one tucked away down here. Step right up. Another pork chop is down here. If you're not too full, here's some more food. With good timing, you can avoid a really big problem. Run under the first people presser, then stop. Duck underneath the second, then hurry under the third. Don't stop to enjoy the beauty of this statue. It won't last long. To kill the head of Medusa, keep whipping it from a distance. Kneeling down here will make a money bag appear. This dragon skull cannon is a fierce opponent, but the morning star you found has strengthened your whip. Double your weapons when fighting these mummy twins. Use your whip while you throw daggers at them. You can finish them off faster by hitting them when they're together. Keep your head down while moving under the spikes, or they'll knock you off. Also, watch out for bats. To get through this area, you must keep going. Don't stop unless a hunchback is about to fall on you. Whip him just before he lands, or he'll try to pounce on you. If you jump quickly enough, you can get behind the Skeledragon. Then it's easy to kill him and load up on hearts. You can turn Frankenstein into a quick victory. Move in close and burn him up with your fire bombs. The Axemen have razor-sharp blades, but no courage. Move towards them and they'll back off the screen. As soon as you uncover this double shot, you can really rain trouble on the Axeman below you. Better grab this boomerang. You're going to have a tough time later without it. Pray that this pork chop isn't your last meal. Get this double shot and the hidden triple shot. You'll need all the help you can get to beat the Grim Reaper. Stay on the left and wait for him to come closer. Hit him with every boomerang you can. Just walk past the first two bats. Freeze the third one by using the clock and the candle. Jump over the fourth bat and run under the last one. Make a run for the stairs on the left, but be careful. Hunchbacks may try to bump you off. Welcome to Dracula's Crypt. To defeat him, you'll need to get in close and jump the fire he shoots. At the exact moment he strikes, hit him with a whip. Your sense of timing is crucial. If you can kill Dracula, consider yourself lucky, but be prepared for other surprises too. Here are some bonus tips to improve your skills in Castlevania. When you start to go into a doorway, you'll be pulled in the rest of the way. When you get to the left side of the door, hop over to the right. Doing this will cause a money bag to appear over here. In Castlevania, hearts determine how many times you can use one of your special weapons. Don't pass up any chance to collect more hearts. You'll really need them when you get to the head creature. Take your time as you maneuver over the platforms. If you rush, you could lose your footing and fall to your death. In most fantasy adventure games, time isn't working against you anyway. If you climb the stairs quickly here, the skeleton will just hop over you without harming you. But if you hesitate, he'll start throwing bones at you, and you'll have a hard time making the stairs. In most fantasy adventure games, there are some general rules to follow. First, take some time to explore the area you're in. You may find useful weapons or money. Also, talk to everyone you can. You never know what you might learn. These games contain a lot of information. You may want to take notes on what you discover. Finally, don't be afraid to use the pause button. Sometimes it may be the best friend you have.
The acclaimed wireless remote controller for your Nintendo Entertainment System. Get you mobile in WrestleMania. In Flying Airwolf, its rapid fire means higher scores. Accurate up to 30 feet. The acclaimed official wireless remote controller. The power to move.
Now watch me wish the Macho Man with the claims WrestleMania for the Nintendo Entertainment System. A leg drop, an elbow smash, a body slam!
WWF WrestleMania from Acclaim.
Ooh, yeah, I want a rematch.
Here's how to take off. Press down on the B button until you've gained enough speed. Then hold down the directional on the control pad. Try to line up the bogies in the middle of the arrow on your radar screen. Bank the ATF to the left or right to line up your targets. If your plane hasn't been damaged, you'll receive bonus time. Use it to chalk up some more kills. Don't waste any missiles on these targets. One round of machine gun fire should knock them out of the sky. Keep in mind that you don't have a lot of time to chase enemy planes. Try to make your first shot count. Begin your landing approach by pushing down on the joystick. When you're close to the landing strip, slightly lift the nose of your jet. Now start slowing down until you're registering halfway on the speed meter. Do all this correctly and your plane will automatically land smoothly. Remember, raising the nose too much could make you crash, so be careful. Before firing any of your missiles, make sure your instrument panel says you're locked on target. Otherwise, you might as well not waste your missiles, because they won't hit the enemy. The best way to keep from getting hit by a missile is to shoot down the jet that's going to launch it. Once the enemy's in your sights, use rapid fire if you have it. The nighttime stages play the same as the daytime scenes. On this mission, you'll be able to shoot down 8 bogies with your missiles. You can machine gun the other 4 planes. And remember to make sure you're locked on target before firing your missiles. To avoid enemy missiles, use the stealth mode and bank hard to the left or right. As soon as you see the incoming missile warning, get out of there fast. If you don't, this might happen. The sixth mission brings you to the Persian Gulf, where you'll be taking off from the deck of an aircraft carrier. You don't have much room to gain speed, so you should keep the B button pressed down until you're airborne. You're up. With 14 bogeys to shoot down, you've really got your work cut out for you. Regularly check the damage meter. Enemy fire can take a toll on your plane. Uh-oh, incoming! Banking to the left saved the stealth. This time. Use the landing instructions from your previous missions to bring this baby in nice and easy. ATF Stealth Fighter has an endless supply of missions that take place in 8 different locations. The game can be played by 1 or 2 people. You've got your flight instructions and a lot of bogeys to deal with. Happy hunting! If you like this game tape, you'll love Game Player's Pro Tip Hotline. Now you can hear the tips you want to know just by pushing a button on your telephone.
To hear this tip again, press 1. For another game tip, press 2. For our classic tips, press 3.
Each week, our Game Player's experts choose the best hints and tips for 3 hot games for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Just dial and select which secrets you want to hear. Every week, we'll change the games and the hints. Try it today. You've got to get the golden egg to get past the first mountain. So jump onto the ledge where the food is, then run right. This friendly bird greets you at the top of the mountain. He'll take you into the clouds. Go up and left in the clouds to find the door and a special surprise. You'll encounter your first elemental in the upper right-hand corner of the cloud zone. Use the water spout to find the golden fly. When you give it to the Frog King, he will show you a secret. This wall is hollow. Go through and you'll find the magic the water elemental wants. When you get to the volcano, try to find the Fleetfoot spell. It's very beautiful here, but also dangerous. Watch yourself. Use the Fleetfoot spell inside the volcano. That way you'll get to the passage on the right and find what you're after. Give the crown to the dragon and go into the volcano. In this door, you'll find the Fire Smite spell. The fire elemental can't stand the taste of your Fire Smite magic, so drop him right into his mouth. If you give him the golden tankard, The cave rat will allow you into this lower pit. Feed this earth elemental the earth scorch spell you found in the lower pit. You have the complete iron sword. On to Icefire Mountain and total victory. If you enjoyed this great game tape, you'll really enjoy Game Players Magazine. Every exciting issue is packed full of hints, tips, and playing strategies, just like the ones on this game tape. You can order a dream subscription to both Game Player's Guide to Nintendo Games and Game Players Magazine, a total of 18 awesome issues for only $25.95. Don't miss another issue. If you want to play to win, call now. Our operators are ready. Remember, this number is for subscription orders only. The dream subscription for Nintendo Game Players. Game Players Product Spotlight. Here's a look at some exciting new products for Nintendo Game Players. First, the Mattel Power Glove. After you put the Power Glove's special receiver on the TV, you're ready for action. With compatible games, you can run, jump, fire, and everything without pressing buttons or using a joystick. The Power Glove can be programmed by you. That way you can use your own hand motions to control your character on screen. Here it's set so you raise your arm to jump, lower your arm to duck, and wiggle your thumb to attack. And there are also features like slow motion and rapid fire. Plus, a control pad is built in for those tight situations where you might want to use it instead. The acclaimed double-player remote control system is perfect for people who hate having wires in the way. It's especially good for two-player games. Sports in particular. It's got slow motion and rapid fire. But the best thing about it might be that you can use it from up to 30 feet away. The Curtis Super Extendo cord lets you get far back from the TV and get comfortable wherever you want to sit. With Broderbund's exciting U-Force, you can control your game in a whole new way. Raise the front of the unit and you're in command. Attach the steering control and you'll feel like you're really driving a car or flying a plane. Unlike the Power Pad, which only has 8 ways to move, you can turn the U-Force in any direction. The acclaimed wireless remote features slow motion and rapid fire. Plus, it gets rid of that wire. Are your cartridges lying around loose, getting dirty or lost because they don't have a home? The Curtis Game Caddy might be just what you're looking for. Stack them in here and you don't have to worry about them.